Hey guys, so today we are going to be covering this post that I'm sure all of you have seen already, if not through Twitter, through the official Dragon Ball Legends account. It will probably have been through your favourite social media creators or YouTube creators for Dragon Ball Legends, since everyone is covering this right now. Now, I wanted to make this video just to give my 2 cents on this topic. I think it's quite aligned with a lot of what people are saying, but I do want to give my opinion and just see what you guys are thinking as well. So they've released this post. This is what they posted up yesterday on their official Twitter page, and today we actually got an additional post which says basically that we're going to be getting a special message from the team, which is going to premiere tomorrow, and basically Tani, who is one of the producers, will be bringing us New Year's greetings along with the latest info for the game. So what this leads me to believe is that we're not just going to be getting a solo Zenkai for an LF character. I do believe there's going to be something additional kind of squeezed in there, whether that's a platinum equipment for an Ultra or a unique equipment maybe for a different Legends Limited character. Either way, I'm going to be making this video today talking about the possible characters that are available now for a Zenkai, and I think have actually got the potential to be this Zenkai release on Wednesday, and also go over which other possibilities they could be talking about in this post. So let's jump over to the game and let's get into this video. Okay, so we are now in the game, and as you can see, we have the box filtered by only selecting the Legends Limited characters, and also sorted by their card numbers, which is something that's important for this video. I'm going to quickly explain what card numbers are and how they work. If you can see, they just have a little tag number underneath the stars on every card. I'm going to select Beerus just as an example. If you can see, his card number is DBL07-11S. We're going to take the first number out of that little card number there, which is 07 in this case. What this means is that basically from the start of the game, when Dragon Ball Legends released, 7 months passed until this Legends Limited Beerus was released into the game. Let's take the newest example we have, which is this Gohan. He was released halfway through Legends Festival 2025, which is about half a year after the 7th anniversary. So if we take his card number, which is DBL90-02S, and we just take that first number, which is 90, and we divide that by 12, which are the months in a year, we would basically get 7.5, which perfectly correlates to it being half a year after the 7th anniversary, or 7.5 years after the release of Dragon Ball Legends itself as a game. So let's go back to the character list and let's actually have a look at which characters I think have the potential to be getting a Zenkai for this upcoming release. We're back in the character box, and I just want to quickly show you that I do have quite a lot of Legends Limited characters. I am missing a few, as you can see. Other than Legends Limited Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, all the characters I'm missing are Legends Festival 2024 and onwards, most of them being from 2025, just because I wasn't playing the game last year. But yeah, I don't think any of these characters are actually in line for getting a Zenkai right now. Obviously not the newest ones, but even Orange Piccolo, I don't think he's a candidate, just because I don't think he's hype enough right now to warrant him getting a Zenkai this week. Normally the Zenkai release after Legends Festival is pretty big. Last year we got this Zenkai right here for Gogeta Blue, who was long awaited, and we also got this Zenkai alongside him. So that was a really big release. 2 characters, 2 hype characters getting a Zenkai at the same time, and the year before that we got this guy's Zenkai. So you can see the caliber of characters that are actually getting Zenkai Awakenings after Legends Festival. This time around, the characters that are oldest that haven't got a Zenkai, other than Cell, which I don't have Zenkai, but you can see there that he has the Zenkai symbol, I just don't have him Zenkai Awakened. The oldest characters that I think are actually candidates are, of course, this Revival Gohan, then we have the Tag Androids, we have LF MUI Goku, and we have Beast Gohan, the blue one, the first one that released. We also have the Tag Super Saiyan 4s, but they got a unique equipment quite recently, and I don't think they're going to be the character that gets the Zenkai, just because we got Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku as the last release. He's green and he's just dominating PvP right now, so I don't think they're going to want to release them as a Zenkai, who would be pretty incredible, but they are still viable today if you do have their unique equipment and you have them at high stars. And other than that, I think the characters coming after these characters that I mentioned just aren't really hype enough to be characters warranting getting a Zenkai after Legends Festival, like Tag Trunks and Vegeta, also Android 17, who with his unique equipment is actually quite good. And then we get into the territory where there are a few characters that actually do have Zenkais. I'd say one kind of oddball option would be this character right here, Goku and Final Form Frieza, but they did also get a unique equipment during the 7th anniversary, so I would discard them as well. So let's get into the characters one by one that I think genuinely have a chance at getting a Zenkai. So the first character we're going to be talking about, and this is going to be kind of in reverse order, we're going to be talking about the least probable character first, and then talking about the most probable character at the end. So the least probable character, the ones I mentioned for me, is this character right here, Tag Android 17 and 18. For me, yes, they're a very exciting character because I do really like androids, but for the general public, I don't think they're quite hype enough to be warranting getting a Zenkai right after Legends Festival, and quite frankly, I don't think they have a spot in the meta right now. I think if they were released as a Zenkai alongside someone like a Tank Top Trunks, for example, I think that would be very, very cool, but I don't think they're good enough to be a standalone LF Zenkai, so I don't think these guys are going to be the LF Zenkai that we're going to be getting. I do think Merge Zamasu has his spot on Powerful Opponent right now as the, kind of omnipotent red unit on that team, so I don't think they're in a position where they're going to be very useful if they do get a Zenkai. Let's move on to the next character, who is going to be Blue Beast Gohan. Why is Blue Beast Gohan only number 3 on my list? I just think it would be a waste to Zenkai this guy right now. We have Blue Revival Father-Son Kamehameha Gohan running PvP right now. He is an incredible blue unit, and he is number 2, you could even argue number 1 in the game. Stay tuned because I will have my top 10 units list coming out very soon. But yeah, I just don't think this guy would be able to replace that Gohan unless they made him absolutely broken. And I really don't want to be seeing 2 blue units, 2 blue Gohans run on the same team, rampaging PvP with a 3rd unit like Namek Goku with his KO guard, or Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku just completely destroying people left, right and center. So yeah, to make this guy relevant, they would have to make him absolutely bonkers, and I just don't see them doing that right now. I think it would be a waste to Zenkai this guy. I think they're going to wait until maybe we get some more superhero releases, maybe like a standalone LF Orange Piccolo or something like that. That would make a lot more sense to me. So I don't think it's going to be this guy, just purely because I think it would be a waste to do it right now. I would wait until maybe we're in need of a blue hybrids unit or a blue Son family unit or even a blue movies unit. But right now we have 13 on movies and we have Revival Blue Gohan on Son family. So I really don't think it's the right time to Zenkai this guy. That said, just because he is really in need of one, just because of his age, he is still on this list, but I don't think it's going to be this guy. Let's get into number 2, which is really, really close with number 1. Number 2 on the list is LF MUI Goku. Now I think this guy is pretty much touching number 1. You could argue he's number 1 on this list and not number 2. I really don't mind which of the 2 characters end up getting it, but this guy is very, very strong in terms of how big of a candidate he is for this Zenkai release. Now, he is obviously aging a lot now. He's 3.5 years old, over 3.5 years old actually, and other than his broken mechanics like the auto dodge and the clash auto wins, he is obviously a character with very old stats and needs a buff sooner rather than later. The other thing is that we just got the New Year's raid, where each and every stage of that event is a different form of Goku, and the OST on that event is the same OST that released alongside this LF MUI Goku, which could be another point indicating to that this is going to be the character getting the Zenkai. So with that being said, let's get into the number 1 pick of who I think is the most likely character to be getting a Zenkai this coming update. Number 1 on the list is, of course, Purple Revival Gohan. Just because of his age, he's now over 4.5 years old, I think this guy is the perfect candidate to be getting the next Zenkai. He is very, very old, he's unusable right now, and it's about time they got this Zenkai done and out the way. That said, the meta is going to be horrible if this guy gets a Zenkai. I can just imagine the Son family teams running this guy alongside the other Revival Gohan, and of course Ultra Namek Goku with his KO guard mechanic, or something like, you know, the Ultra SSJ4 Goku, which is just going to be ridiculous as well. So yeah, the team compositions for this guy are going to be insane. I think this guy, if he does get the Zenkai, is going to be on another planet unless they do kind of tone him down. But that said, I think it's a character that we do need to kind of get done and out of the way, just because he is very, very old, and I feel like they have been saving him for something. It's kind of getting to the point now where, like with LF Gogeta Blue, the yellow one, the original one that released, it felt like they were holding on to his Zenkai for something big, and I think this is probably the same situation with this Gohan here. So let's see exactly what they have in store, but I think the most probable character to be getting a Zenkai is this Gohan. That said, we will find out very, very soon. So those are my thoughts on who I think is most probably going to be getting the Zenkai for this upcoming release. Who do you think it's going to be? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really intrigued to know if you guys think similarly to me, or if you think LF MUI Goku is the one that's going to be getting the Zenkai. I also want to say I think there's a good chance we either get a Platinum equipment for an Ultra. I think Ultras that are on the table are this guy. I think it would be amazing to maybe get like an LF MUI Goku as the Zenkai and get a Platinum equipment for this Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. It's just a bit of a shame that I only have him at 5 stars, but I do think that's an option as well. Other than that, there are also tons of different Ultras that could be getting a Platinum equipment. I unfortunately don't have many of them, but it is an option like I say. And if we go back to the Legends Limited tab, I do think there's characters that could be getting a unique equipment, but I think the ones that would really need one right now would be maybe in the lines of the ones from the last anniversary, like this guy. I think maybe someone like Tree of Might Goku could be in line, but I don't think they're characters with the kind of hype that would be warranting getting a unique equipment for these dates that we're talking about, which is after Legends Festival. So those are my thoughts on the upcoming update. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you are new around here. I've been Supreme, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace out.